Notice that there's an issue with it being inside the garage. The sensor doesn't get any water on it, and it doesn't know that it's raining until it comes out. And then sensor gets activated, and then it tries to come back, but meanwhile it's running out there in the muck, and you can see the tires already jammed up. So even though this garage keeps the weather off the Worx, I should have came up with a way for the sensor to get wet so it would know not to come out when it's raining. So this is a regularly scheduled time for it. At 12 o'clock it's supposed to come out, which is now. And it's nice and dry in there. It doesn't know that it's raining out. It's gonna come out, there we go. And now it's gonna get water in the sensor, which is located right there. And it should go back in, but in the meantime, it's gonna get all mucked up because it's running around in the wet grass. And I think that's a fail for that garage. Worx should have figured something out. They charge you enough for that friggin' thing. Anyway, we have to fix that. In the meantime, this thing's gonna run around here until it gets wet and decides that it's time to go back into the charger. It's set at 4 inches right now. After the next cut, I'm gonna lower it to 3 inches and then back down to 2. See, this is crazy. It shouldn't be out here. Okay, after 5 minutes of running, we finally figured out that it's too wet outside to mow, so it's going back home. And it's gonna follow the wire all the way back to its charging station. Yeah, that garage, it's a good idea, but they kind of missed the rain sensor portion of it, which is, I think, is pretty important. So we'll have to modify that so that it'll get wet just right over that sensor to keep the rest of it dry and out of the sun. All right, let's see what we can come up with. All right, fire's about to come out. Today's the edge day. He's just gonna do the edge and use up the remainder of his 15 minutes to do the lawn and then go back to his charging station. Okay, it's on rain delay, so it's gonna sit there a couple hours, 2-3 hours. If it doesn't sense that it's any drier, it's gonna stay there. It's gonna miss this cycle and come out tomorrow. Now this is what I want to modify. This is closed up and water can't get down into the rain sensor. It stays up here in the gutter or it runs off the back. You need to have water come down here to let it know that it's raining. I'm thinking maybe a hole right here in this gutter should get the water down into here. I'm gonna try putting a hole right here and see what happens. I'm gonna attempt to modify this garage so the rain sensor down here will get some water and set off the delay circuit. So I'm gonna drill a couple holes here in this hinge gutter. Hopefully the water will run down. Okay, just barely misses it. I think if it's raining hard enough, it should go in there. If not, I'll have to put a little lip down here to feed it. Or maybe I could enlarge this hole here this way a little bit. I think with any significant rain, water will go down into the gutter, down those holes, and hit the rain sensor down here. Delay the cut for several hours. Okay, let's test the gutter system here. It's gonna rain. Water's gonna go into the gutter, down into the rain sensor, and we got good contact. All right, let's see what happens in the next rainstorm. And you can see the rain sensor is completely saturated. And that will keep it from coming out. And you see it's got the rain delay logo illuminated. So until that dries up, it's not gonna run because the grass is supposed to be wet. There we go. Ready is all set. We'll see the next rainstorm what happens. Okay, it's on rain delay, so it's gonna sit there a couple hours, 2-3 hours. If it doesn't sense that it's any drier, it's gonna stay there. It's gonna miss this cycle.